Good morning. Namaste. Welcome to Yoga for Life with Antoni. Today is Power Yoga for Seniors, which I called Yoga Strong in the Vinyasa style. And you will need a belt or a strap or a bathrobe belt, anything like that, stretchy or not, as we're going to be doing some focus on strengthening the arms so we can continue to get up off the floor whenever we want or need to. So let's go ahead and come to our mat. If you find this flow too difficult, please check out my chair assisted. Same stuff, just with the assistance of a chair. So we're gonna get started. You can just set that strap on the floor. Stand up nice and tall. You wanna bring your feet nice and straight. And you wanna come to the three corners of your feet. So you're gonna lift and spread your toes, but you're gonna keep the balls and heels of your feet down. And then you're gonna bring your shoulders back and down, lining up over your hips. And then you're gonna bring your ears back, lining up over your shoulders. Imagine a string now pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling without lifting your chin. You can close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And then through pursed lips, let out a slow, long, complete exhale. We're gonna do that again, adding the arms. So as you inhale through the nose, you're gonna lift your arms overhead. And as you slowly exhale through pursed lips, you're gonna bring your palms together, ending up hands at heart. Continue in that manner, or this time inhale through your nose, lifting arms overhead. And if you're able to, exhale through your nose, bringing hands to heart center. One more, eyes closed if you'd like. Keep that exhale slow, long, and complete without feeling out of breath. And let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna come back to mountain pose again at the top of your mat if you're not already there. Toes lifted, balls of your feet down, heels down, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, lifting up through the crown. Yes, it's Christmas time around here. As you inhale, you're gonna lift your arms. You're gonna keep your shoulders hugging down your back, and you're gonna lift your chin. Stop where you feel stuck or you start to bend your elbows. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bring your arms down to your side. You're gonna start to bend at the hips and the knees, not the back. The back stays fairly straight. This is where we grab the back of the chair in chair yoga. Otherwise, hands to the floor, walk your feet back, and then I'm gonna kind of push my hands so my hips go back and up. And I'm gonna walk my dog. That just means I'm gonna bring one heel down and then the other, release my neck, and then I'm gonna come down to tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, spread your fingers, press into each finger pad. On the inhale, we're gonna arch our back, lift our heart, lift our chin in cow. On the exhale, we're gonna push, 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 and lift, 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 tucking our chin and leaning back into cat, like an angry cat. Inhale into cow, arching, lifting. Exhale into cat, lifting the spine, tucking and leaning back. Continue 3 more. See if you can do those nostril breaths. Either exhaling through the nose or pursed lips. And one more. We're gonna meet in the center. You can come on your fists if your wrists need a break. We're gonna find neutral spine. What does that mean? You're not deep arching, you're not rounding, you're right in the middle. Take a deep inhale, lifting your chin. As you exhale, bring your shoulder towards your hip like you're crushing a soda can with the side waist. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Taking your head to look towards your feet. And again, continue to flow with your breath, exhaling into the side bend. And we're gonna do one more set. Warming up the sides of the back and the obliques. And back in the center with that neutral spine. We're gonna tuck our toes. We're gonna lift up into downward dog and take 3 breaths. I'm gonna give you some cues here. The first one is to pull your shoulders away from your ears. And take a breath. The second one is to, as you push your hands forward, pull your hips back and up, maybe even bending your knees. And And the third one is to reach the heels downward. They don't have to touch. And then we're going to walk into a forward fold. Feet are wide, knees are soft, and you can just hang over your thighs, letting your head shake and release. Or you can cross your arms and just kind of sway in ragdoll. And then, on the inhale, we're going to straighten our legs and back. Fingers might be on the floor, they might be on the shin. And then you're going to act like you're sitting in a chair. And what you're going to do, don't bring your hips past your knees, okay? And you want to make sure the weight is in your heels, so your knees are back. And then you take your hands to your thighs to lift chest and arms. Take a breath. That's chair pose. And then rise. And when you rise, I want you to do a big heart opener, maybe even a gentle back bend as long as it doesn't hurt. Release your arms and twist it out. All right, are you ready to do 2 more of those sun salutations? Well, let's go ahead and get started. Let's find mountain pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half lift, straighten legs and back. Exhale to fold. Step back to downward dog for 3 breaths. Remember those cues, shoulders, hips, heels. Come into plank. So for plank, your shoulders are over your wrists. Bring your hips as low as you comfortably can, okay? You can also come to your knees as long as they're behind your hips. And then we're gonna inhale, pushing the floor away. And then we're gonna exhale. And then next time you inhale, I want you to bend your elbows any amount. And exhale. That's called chaturanga. And then we're gonna come into a back bend on the next inhale. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my hips towards the floor, they don't touch. And I'm gonna bring my chest forward and up as well as my chin in cobra. And then I'm gonna come back into that tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Pull your navel towards your spine. Find neutral spine, very important. Lift right arm, left leg, and I want you to lower that left hip so it's even with the right hip. And you're gonna take 3 breaths through your nostrils or pursed lips. This is called bird dog. And then you're gonna switch sides, left arm, right leg. Now I want you to notice something. My hip is up, we don't want that, we want it square. So we can fire up those back muscles. Again, if this is too difficult, please check out my chair yoga. And back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift up to downward dog, and walk it into that forward fold. Okay, bend those knees as much as you need to. Release your head. Start to sit back in your chair. Okay, bring the weight in your heels. Use your hands to lift chest and arms. Keep those knees back. Take an inhale. Slow exhale through nostrils or pursed lips. Chair pose. And then lift up, heart opener. And twist it out. Whew, are you feeling warmed up? All right, we're gonna do 1 more sun salutation. Feel free to skip it if you're completely out of breath. And let's find mountain pose. Inhale to lift. See how my shoulders stay down? And exhale to fold. Let's straighten those legs and back for a half lift. And step back to downward dog for 3 breaths. Remember cues, shoulders down. Hips back, baby knees back. And heels down. Inhale, coming into a plank. On knees or toes, shoulders are over wrists. Exhale to hold. Inhale to chaturanga, bending elbows. Exhale to hold. And then you're going to come forward either on knees or on your feet for the back bend. And then we're going to bring our hips back over the knees, okay? We're going to keep our buttocks up. We're going to walk our hands forward. And we're gonna bow chest towards the floor for puppy pose and a breath. Let's do 2 more breaths, stretching out shoulders and armpits. Some people's chest will come all the way to the floor. All right, let's go back into our downward dog for a good breath. And walk it in for our last chair pose. So we're gonna hold this one for 3 breaths. So sit in your chair. See, I want my knees back, okay? Weight in your heels. Use your hands to lift chest and arms for 3 breaths. My knees are right over my ankles, very important. My chest is lifting. Even my toes are lifting. And then rise into a big heart opener and twist it out. Let out a cleansing breath. All right, let's go into warrior 1. I'm gonna face you today. So we're gonna take our left foot back on a railroad track. See, there's space between my feet. Heel down. We're gonna bend this front knee, and we're gonna bring shoulders over hips. Now square those hips, front and center. Lift the arms, chest and chin. 3 breaths in warrior 1. You can challenge yourself by bending your knee, maybe all the way to 90 degrees, but keep it centered, don't let it wiggle. Back heels pressing down. And then we're gonna fold into humble warrior. Arms come out like wings. Feel the weight in the thigh. Even lift your chin. Namaste hands, stepping in. Shake it out. Right foot back. Bend that knee, square the hips. And lift, shoulders over hips. 3 breaths in warrior 1. My hips are square, they're not twisted. My knee is bent as deep as it can go, but it's staying right in the center of the foot. Very important for safety. Humble bow in humble warrior. Lift the hands towards the ceiling, lift your belly. Keep your back heel down. Even lifting the chin if it feels good. Strengthening those neck muscles. Very important. And release. Bring your feet a little wide. Try to kind of soften your knees. Bring your hands to namaste. And circle those hips. Move with the breath. And reverse. And shake and wiggle it out. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do our warrior 2 series. So you bring wide legs. It's okay if they're at a diagonal. That can be helpful if you have bad knees. We're gonna turn this left foot to the corner of the mat and bend the knee right over it. We're gonna come to the pinky toe side of this right foot, and we're gonna bring those shoulders right over the hips, and we're gonna bring those hips center. Arms out, palms up, and I want you to hug shoulders and shoulder blades down your back. Look at whatever point you want to for 3 breaths, using nostrils or pursed lips. Warrior 2. Come into namaste hands, side angle warrior. Try not to lean on your elbow. Try to keep your ears back. 3 breaths. You can look wherever you want. Back in the center, let's set up for the other side. This left foot is straight. Right foot's going to the corner. Knees bending right over the toes. Stays right over the toes. Pinky toe side of that foot. Bring this hip in. Bring shoulders over hips. Arms out, palms up, and shoulder blades down your back. Look wherever you want for 3 breaths in warrior 2. Might be 4 breaths, that's okay. Bring those hands into namaste, top to bottom, thumbs to breastbone. Side bend as much as you can. As much as you can. Look wherever you want. 3 breaths in side angle warrior. Keep that knee right over the toes. Don't let it sink in. Come back up. We are now going to walk our feet in just a little. We're going to straighten our feet. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to fold. We're going to fold till our back is at a 90-degree angle. Remember, our feet is straight. So some of you, your fingertips will come to the floor. A lot of you, your hands will press into your shin. Pull your belly button in, and I want you to act like you're holding in urine. Bring the weight into your heels for 3 breaths. Keep your chin slightly lifted. Forward fold, wide-legged. Nostril breathing or pursed lips. Bend your knees, fold, release your head. We're gonna turn those toes out. And we're gonna sit back in a chair for squat. Now you can keep your hands on the floor to steady yourself. You wanna really have those heels down. Or you can start to lift your arms. Pull in your pelvic floor muscles like you're holding in urine for your yogi squat for 3 breaths. And come back into downward dog. And let's do a vinyasa. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale in plank. Inhale in chaturanga, knees or toes. Inhale into back bend. And let's come onto our buttocks to sit down. We're gonna do boat pose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit upright. You're gonna bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor, and rock till you feel your 2 sits bones. And then you're gonna land in the center of each sits bone. We're not gonna let the knees splay out. We're gonna grab behind our thighs, lift our chest, and rock off the sits bones, but not to the tailbone. You can stay here, or you can release your arms, and you can even straighten your legs for 3 breaths in boat pose. My chest stays lifted. I am not on my tailbone. Grab your shins or your feet. Bring your feet together in cobbler. Grab onto your shins or feet and lift your chest. And your chin. Let out a cleansing breath. Ha! We're gonna do that again. Sit up on those sit bones. Knees come in. Rock back. Not on your tailbone. Not on your sits bone. Choose these modifications if you'd like. 3 breaths. Grab wherever you can, feet together. Lift your chest in cobbler pose. And let's do 1 more boat. And 1 more cobbler. And we're gonna go to our backs now. Actually, we're gonna sit up, I almost forgot. Sit up. If this bothers you, you can sit in a chair. Grab your strap. We're gonna strengthen those biceps. So we're gonna pull the strap, whether it's elastic or not, until our hands are as wide as our shoulders. And you're pulling it. You wanna feel tension. And what you wanna check in with is your wrists. Are your wrists going out or in from your hands? You want that straight, okay? And then we're gonna lift as high as we can go and take 3 breaths. Holding the strap the whole time. You're exhaling slowly through the nostrils or pursed lips. It might be 4 breaths, that's okay, just go with me. Keep pulling as you come down and then completely release. Ha, let out that cleansing breath to kind of reset your nervous system. We're gonna do that again. This time we're gonna go as wide as our knees. Arms are straight, wrists and hands are straight. Pull, go as high as you can. Keep pulling. Keep your wrists straight. Check in with your wrists. 3 breaths. You can lift your chin if that feels good. Slow breaths through the nose or pursed lips. Keep pulling as you come down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Release. Let out a sigh. You can even stick out your tongue. Reset that nervous system. We're gonna do that again, okay? This time we're gonna come back to shoulder width. Arms straight, wrists straight. Lift as high as you can. You might be able to go higher now. Pull the strap for 3 breaths. Keep pulling as you slowly come down. Slowly, 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 slowly. Release. And this time we're gonna go wider than the knees. We wanna be able to form a Y shape when we come overhead. But your hands are gonna wanna go out. Keep the hand and wrist even. pull the strap taut and take 3 breaths. Lift your chest, maybe lift your chin. Keep pulling. And then we slowly release as we pull. As we pull. It's slow. It's intense. Keep going. And release. Let out a sigh. Whew. Come onto your backs, but keep that strap handy. We're going to bring our feet in line with our sits bones. We're going to come onto our heels, bring our arms out. We're going to squeeze our butt cheeks and lift up. Try not to turn your head in bridge pose. Don't let your knees splay open. Bring the weight in your heels. Let's do 2 more breaths. Don't count all that as 1 breath. Keep squeezing your butt cheeks in or your glutes. Slowly release and let everything go, including your knees. Let out a sigh. Make sure your chin's not going up. Keep it straight and flat with the ceiling. Bring those knees over hips. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Come onto your heels. Lift, 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 and hold for 3. This is bridge pose. Squeeze those glute butt cheeks. Keep squeezing as you lower down. And open those knees in cobbler and let out a sigh. Ha! Resetting nervous system so muscle and brain can communicate and do their job. Knees over sits bones, weight in your heels. Squeeze, lift as high as you can. Don't let the knees splay open. 3 slow breaths. Keep squeezing as you slowly lower and come into cobbler for a big cleansing breath. Bring your right foot into a figure 4. Take your right hand and push against the inner knee, and I want you to push back against your hand for 3 breaths in modified pigeon. If your knee hurts, flex your right toes in. Otherwise, keep your foot limp. And release. And do it again. And release. And one more time, really push into that hand. Resist it. Resist it with the hand. And release and switch sides. Modified pigeon on the other side. Again, flex those toes in if your knee has issues. Otherwise, relax your foot. With all your strength, really firmly press against the inner knee and then push back against the hand. That's where the work happens for 3 breaths. If your knee is sore, flex those toes in. That will help. And release. What I mean by flexing the toes is the opposite of point. And let's do it again. You can even do this sitting in a chair. Check out my chair yoga. And release. And one more modified pigeon. And release. And we are now going to take that strap around the ball of our right foot. We're going to reach up that foot towards the ceiling, and this is important. As you pull the strap towards you, you're going to kick up your heel and then pull the strap kind of like you're going towards behind you, but keep that leg straight for 3 nostril or pursed lips slow breaths. Working out those hamstrings, strengthening those quads. The heel up, kicking and reaching is going to strengthen the quads, which releases hamstrings. Take both ends of the strap with the right hand, open up. Same thing, I want you to kick your heel out, pull the strap behind you, and take 3 breaths. You can look to the left for a deeper twist. And then we're going to bring both straps into the left hand, and we're going to kind of roll on our left side, keeping that right shoulder down, and you can look to the right as well if you'd like. 3 breaths, you're going to feel the breaths in these right ribs. It's okay if your knee is bent here. Just don't go so far that your right shoulder lifts up. And back in the center, switching sides. Right foot's on the floor. Again, you pull the strap gently. You push against it with your foot, lifting your heel and kind of guiding it behind you for 3 breaths. Hamstring release and quad activation. Sorry, I lost the word there. Muscle activating of the quad, which therefore releases the hamstring. It's a dynamic stretch. It's the best kind after you get to a certain age, believe me. All right, we're gonna take both ends of the strap into the left hand. We're gonna bring it out to the left side. Again, you're kicking out your heel, pushing against the strap as you pull the strap in and behind you for 3 breaths. And we're gonna do that twist again. Take both ends of the straps into the right hand. Bring your left arm down. It needs to stay down. The left shoulder stays down. As you twist to the right, you can bend your knees. You can look to the left. And I want you to take 3 left rib breaths. Feel those ribs contracting and drawing in and out. And back in the center. We're just going to kind of play like a dying bug here. And we're going to start to release the breath. So I want you to let that breath come out of your mouth, maybe with an audible sigh. Just release the arms down and just let your legs hang here. And I want you to start to let your breath go back to normal. And then you can bring your feet down, let your knees fall in, or your legs straight. You're going to close your eyes if you'd like, or gaze softly at a spot on the floor. And I don't want you to control your breath anymore. It's back to normal. But I want you to notice the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Feel it. Experience it. Now feel the breath coming up and down the back of your throat. Experience the rise and fall of the breath in your chest. Experience the breath opening up your ribs and drawing them back in like an accordion. Feel that. This is more subtle. And then feel the breath filling and emptying the belly. Again, it's very subtle. We're not forcing, we're just experiencing. And then take a deep inhale through your nose and just pause and hold it just for a second. Let it out of your mouth with a sigh as you hug in your legs. Roll to your side and come back into a seated pose. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I pray you continue, and I hope you continue. I do pray for you guys. I pray for my followers on here. God's blessings to you. Namaste. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Please come back, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas.